Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a review on the Air Conflict Specific Carriers by Bitcomposer. This is of course the demo version that I had sent to me by Bitcomposer. So I've been told that the actual Pearl Harbor campaign is one of the... sorry, hold on a second. One of the most played games, or one of the most completed games in this current beta, so...
In the summer of 1941,
say first of all is of course
a long-held enmity between the Americans and my people blossomed into war.
Another thing is that the subtitles are out of sync, so I'm not sure if that's meant to go with the launch or not, but probably not. Another thing that I also noticed is that all these planes on the carriers, they all look the same. The only difference is, hold on, it's this one is a little redder, that's a little greener, but that's about that. You can't really choose much of the weapons. It's really simple stuff. Nothing really fancy. As you can see, these are the three planes, and they all actually look the same, even though they all have different colors, different names. I mean, I'm not an airplane expert at all, but I presume that different named planes should look differently, I guess. I might be wrong. I don't know. I haven't did my research into the aeronautical industry yet, but I don't know. It's a little disappointing that each single plane looks practically... It is the same design. The only difference is that they just put a different color layout on all the three planes you get. So that's about it. When you choose the actual game, you have these all different planes you're going to play with. You have to understand it's not a... You don't play with just one plane in this game. You have like different planes to set up for different styles. So this is purpose of aircraft. It's a fighter speed. So I usually leave the settings the way they are. If you remove the bomb, you'll see the top speed goes up as well. So... But it's always good to have one bomb. You never know when you run out of the other aircrafts or you crash them. You always have a surplus. So this type of aircraft is again a fighter. Higher obviously speed, since also it's the A6M0, so I presume that's a better aircraft. And you have the slowest one, which is the torpedo, and you have one torpedo. So this is in regards to how you start up. Let's start up the game itself. In my opinion, when I played this before, it's still a very basic game in general. I don't really know. Like, let's take a look at... We're shooting at the trees. The trees don't go down when you shoot at them with the actual machine gun, nor the houses get damaged. Even when you bomb the houses, by the way, nothing happens to them. So, anyways, let's start off with the mission, and then I'll do all the other small little tests that I sort of figured out, and show you a little bit of the gameplay as well. This is the Pearl Harbor gameplay, so it should be one of the best ones, or the nearly complete ones. So we have to bomb the USS aircraft. If you go up into the sky, you should bomb dive with the bombers. The sky itself looks pathetic. You can sort of look you see that small little dark blue circle. It looks very, I don't know, poor in a way, that it's just not been done properly. Anyways, let's bomb our USS aircraft, whatever it is. There it is. Bomb it. Nearly there, there we go. Bomb strike successful. Now, the cool thing is, now you gotta switch. Since he doesn't have bombs, I don't need him, I can switch, so I push the back button to switch to the aircraft. But before I do that, I just want to show you something interesting. Let me crash this plane into the actual ship. I'm gonna crash it into the ship on purpose. Take a look at... Nothing happens to the ship, of course. You have a nice splash of water. Now, let me just dispose of this bomb, so I don't waste the bomb. And I'll crash this plane into the ship. Again, we're going back to the terrible... you can say image they used for the sky. It's really hideous. I don't even know why the hell they put that there. It doesn't even look real. Anyways, let's bomb dive again, but the bomb diving noise isn't even picking up on this one. Oh, now it is. Okay, I bomb it away. We hit the target. Now let me hit the plane into the water here, and you have still the same splash effect. So I don't know, like you have the same effect. You can't kamikaze into anything else unless it's been programmed. I noticed that as well. So for example, you can't bomb dive into a building because it won't do anything. We can do that as well. Let me just get rid of this bomb again. I'll bomb dive into a building, and you'll notice the building doesn't blow up. But when it loads up the parameters to actually blow up the buildings, where it allows you to bomb or kamikaze into the buildings, and then you can, you know. But till then, it just doesn't allow you to do that. So. Let me just do this as a close-up bomb. Bomb strike successful. Now, for example, this building, let me bomb dive into it. It just stays standing. No, actually, it does work. Interesting. before I did that, it didn't work, so this might have been slightly updated, or I just bomb-dived into the wrong building for some reason. So let's take out this airplane. I mean, this aircraft carrier. Okay, now we destroyed SS Virginia. So this is one thing that I realized, is that when you bomb dive into the aircraft, no damage happens, and you have that splash effect, and the same thing when you hit the water, the same splash effect. You would see the same splash effect in the actual carrier if the carrier wouldn't be in the way. And of course you get these annoying flash screens that you just see in this screen flash just pops up out of nowhere. So I'm not sure if it's just because I'm playing it on the PC version, since it is a really port from the Xbox, but I don't know, it might have something to do with the fact that it is a port from the Xbox. Let's just bomb dive into these. See, now it does work. Even though I bomb dived in the middle, it only takes one out for some odd reason, you know, so that still isn't really perfect in regards to that, you know. Even though I did bomb dive in the middle of both those bunkers, I only managed to take one out. You can't machine gun a bunker away. Again, you can only bomb a bunker, which is really weird again, but you know, who knows, maybe the bunker is bulletproof and you just need to bomb dive. Okay, now the other thing I mentioned is that the actual environment is very poor in regards to the trees. If you shoot the trees, nothing happens to the trees. They don't even, obviously, catching fire might be asking a little bit of too much, but if you crash into the trees just stay standing, which is sort of funny. Let's just go through the trees. Yeah, so you actually managed to survive going through a horde of trees. I'm not sure if this was intended or not, and even if you crash into the trees, nothing happens to the damn tree itself. It just stays there, you know, so the trees are immune to you itself. The environment alone is very, I don't know, one-sided, let's put it this way. And I don't know, overall it's a very simple game, let's put it this way, for the really simple gamer. So this might actually be on purpose, since they might be marketing really the younger generation that doesn't look for the bomb mist. Never mind, we'll just bomb dive into it, kamikaze into it. So I'm not sure if that was really intended on doing that, but really it does seem to be intended for the actual simple gamer, or a much lower age for the gaming community. So I don't know, who knows. Now we have the air fights, the dog fights going on. The dog fights are pretty simple. Again, nothing really fancy. The gameplay is very, very simple once you actually understand on how to shoot the plane. I realized all you gotta do is just light up there. Each plane has a small little circle in front of it, and if you move close enough and you target that, then all you have to do is just shoot fire a couple of times and you're done. Where the hell are they? They're probably below me. Yeah, I gotta take out the... I gotta take those out, so... We're taking out the aircrafts. I'm gonna slow down a bit so we can make a nice, proper...
Target destroyed! Bombs are released. Bomb is on target.
Okay, so we did take one out. Let's go around again. Let's take another one out, hopefully. It'll ever go out. Nope, didn't go out. We need to make more runs in regards to this. I don't know, it's going through trees is pretty funny. And the cool thing is that the actual planes in the air actually crash, so that's nice of them that they got that one done. You know, so that's sort of nice. But I don't know, the environment seems to be a little, again, that flash of the screen, as you noticed. The environment seems to be a little lacking realism, you know, but who knows, this is still a demo, so there is plenty of room for improvement. There is plenty of room for improvement, so let's see what comes out of it.
I got it.
There is plenty of room for improvement. Now, we got a few more on the ground, and then we can pick off the ones in the air. So let's get the closer one first. Dead. Let's pick the other one. Let's go heavy caliber. Maybe no, we can't get any shots off. We nearly got taken out by that plane. Okay, let's give one more swoop around. one more thing, you can of course roll in this plane. As you can see, all I can do, this is maximum turn. You can't roll. Never mind him, we'll deal with him later. We'll just deal with the ground units first. See, the moment the black circle goes around the plane, you already targeted him, so I don't really need to actually physically target him. Which is, in a way, I guess it's good, but you know, it would be nice if they put two separate let's crash into no, we sort of missed that. Okay, I believe the ground units are done. Yeah, now we just have to take care of the inner units. As long as the black circle goes on him, then you actually target him down. So, he actually just missed me. Let's just find where the hell he is. He should be somewhere here running about. There he is. So, yeah, you see, the moment I get that, all I gotta do is fire up a couple of times and he goes down. He's being a little annoying. We'll catch him pretty quick. There he is. There he is. Okay, now it's black. I fire off a couple of rounds. And again black, fire off a couple of rounds. And he's out. I don't know, the dogfight seems to be for idiots. But, you know, this is again my opinion. I guess I expected more from the game itself. But, you know, I guess if you're really in for something simple and just want to fly about and not really care about the true realism and stuff, you just want a standard, you know, easy gameplay with just flying about, you know, or for your kid or something, you know, why not? Again, you get that black circle and you just fire off. I don't do it repeatedly because I realize it wastes a lot of bullets. If I just burst, if I do a couple of burst modes and stuff, then it should be. Hold on, I won't let him do that to me anymore. There we go. A couple of burst modes to him. Hold on, I gotta put some speed. I took it down. A couple of bursts again, a couple of bursts. It usually takes him out pretty easily. You see the smoke coming out of him as I hit him. Okay, we can take the other guy now. Or just switch between them until one of them drops. There we go. Come on.
That's one down.
That's down. I went on heavy. The bigger caliber guns I have. Last guy's left. And let's go with the bigger caliber guns. Let's speed up a bit. He seems to be pretty far away.
Enemy destroyed.
Okay, the higher caliber guns are substantially quicker in regards to shooting them. That's all you do. You just sort of burst fire it in regards to when you have the actual planes in the air. I don't know. It's so far it's nothing really special. Pretty easy. It just takes a little bit of time to I'm not sure if the actual convoy can be blown up with machine guns or I have to bomb it. I guess we'll find out. But let me just slow down a bit and turn around. It's pretty funny when you slow down, either the propeller doesn't rotate at all like now, and when you speed up it just speeds up. So let's see, can I get him with the actual machine gun? Oh yeah, that's pretty funny. I like landed beside him, crashed the plane, and nothing happened to him. Anyways, again another flash of the screen, and again another flash, again another one. So pretty interesting to see what's coming out of this. I'm gonna bomb him then. If I can't seem to get him with the machine guns. Let me have another run with the machine guns. I'm not sure if the machine guns actually kill the vehicles, so let's have another go at him. Let's have another go at them with the machine guns. Because the previous time when I played it over, I actually just bombed him. Again, the flashes of the screen, really annoying. Really annoying. Okay, I crashed into him and still nothing, so that's my second plane. Trying to crash into them and still nothing, so...
Bombing underway. Bombing unsuccessful.
I'm not really sure. I'm gonna turn around. Hold on. We have them in our sights, we do. We just flew through him and nothing, so... It seems you can only bomb these targets, I guess, I presume so. I don't know, I just flew through him. Again, it's very... I'm not sure if this is supposed to be the final.
I'm hit! I'm losing it!
final build of this game, I don't know, it seems very poor in regards to the actual... Oh, actually they blew them up even better, I don't have to deal with this stuff. So yeah, this is in regards to the actual starting up of the game. The subs are slightly off, they're not really in sync, you have some weird Chinese stuff popping up at the bottom. The gameplay itself is sort of poor and stuff, so... this isn't it, it keeps going on, there's like a bunch of weird stuff I have to take out, I don't believe now. This is the planes or bombers. Later on you get to take out some bombers, and the bombers themselves are still looking like standard plane. They have nothing in regards to size or anything actually relevant to bombers, so I took him out on purpose. Like that we have one less plane, we switch quickly. I only have 3 more planes, so I have to stop kamikazing my way through it, but I'm just trying to do it as quick as possible, so I'll make this review as quick as possible now. Let's speed up, we're gonna take this one out first. Speed up, speed up. Oh wait, there we go.
That bomb missed. I've been targeted.
We should have him on our tail. There we go. When he goes black, he just bursts a couple of times, and that's the end of that. I don't really know. I don't find this really challenging in a way, but you know, it's good that you see what the game actually wields and holds for you guys to enjoy it. So let's see.
Bombs are released. The enemy's firing on me.
Shit, again I crashed into him.
Bomb impact is negative.
Okay, how many planes I got? I got 2 more planes left. So let's make this... Hopefully I don't want to screw this up so I don't have to redo the whole thing, but it should be doable. We got 2 planes left. I'm going to use high caliber on these guys, so to make it a little bit quicker. Once it goes black, you can take them out. Where is he? There he is.
I'm being fired upon. Enemy destroyed.
Okay, that's one down. Yeah, the high caliber really makes it quicker. Let's just take the last guy out, and I believe then you'll get those so-called bombers. I'm not sure if it's in this scenario or in the other scenario. Well, the bombers that you do get are not really bombers themselves, so again that's a little bit of confusion in regards to what exactly they try to do with that. The keys, again, the controls themselves are really weird. I don't know why they set up the keys like this. I think there would be a more efficient way of setting the keys up. Thanks God he missed me. Dodged the last second. Okay. He's actually going after me, it's pretty funny. And what else could I tell you? Well, let me just take this guy out. Seriously, come on.
Enemy down.
Okay, that's that. I don't know if we have the bombers now or not. Or we're actually done with this mission. What do we have to torpedo something?
Deploy torpedoes.
Oh, okay, the torpedo thing is pretty easy. You have to level up with, you see at the bottom of the screen I have the plane. I have to get the plane with the level of the actual thingy, the balancing line. I have to get it like, no, I'm a little too low, I gotta go a little higher. Okay, that's the optimum, no, that's too high, I gotta go a little lower. Well, you get the point, I gotta get it till it's sort of blue. There you go, that's perfect. And then the kilometers per hour also has to be blue. Like that you have the optimum dropping speed. You need to be at the optimum altitude and the optimum speed. Like for example now, hold on, let me drop a bit. You know, like now I could drop it. You know.
I'm being fired upon.
Let me take a look at the torpedo, if it's there. Yeah, there it went. So yeah, that's in regards to the torpedo. Again, you can't bomb dive with the torpedo bomber. You know why? I have no idea, but this is the way they do it. So this is what you have to do in regards to the torpedo. So at least they got one thing right, the torpedo thing sort of works. So that's pretty nice. And you gotta do this like, I don't know, 3-4 times in a row. I don't know, I still believe they could have made the mechanics slightly more interesting. It seems to be pretty basic. Now I'm too fast, as you can see the speed is in red. Let me slow down a bit. See, now I'm blue. I gotta go a little up, I gotta slow down a bit. You know, I gotta get into position. Okay, I gotta slow down a bit. No, I'm too slow now. I gotta increase the speed. Increase the speed.
Look, everywhere.
Increase the speed, increase the height, drop
Torpedo
the bomb.
away.
I don't think this one made it. Oh no, there it is. See the torpedo?
Torpedo successful.
Okay.
Well done, all of you. Return to your carriers.
Okay, that seems to be...
He was not given to outward displays of emotion. Nevertheless, I believe that the 7th of December,
You can't roll
1941 was the
your
most
plane,
notable
which
day
is
in my father's
really annoying.
life.
You can
It
just
is
change the view
impossible
with
to
the right
become
controller,
such a part of history
which is sort
and
of
remain
pointless. And you can
unchanged.
only, the funny thing is, you can only view like some parts of it. I don't know, it seems to be a little weird. Hey guys, well, I just finished, as you saw, the campaign for the Pearl Harbor for the Japanese side. I did it also for the Americans, and the Americans actually have a slightly different version of it, of course in the same location, but you actually end up attacking bombers and so on and so forth. I don't really know on how exactly Pearl Harbor looks like, but I presume at least they got the actual terrain and outline or design of the location correct. Overall, the subs are wrong for the game. The subs don't sync correctly with the audio. You have sometimes some Chinese stuff popping up. When you start the level, the planes don't look different at all. They all look the same. You know, when you have those 3 planes on the actual carrier parked up and you actually have to assign the 3 or 4 or 5 planes how many you're assigning the weapons to, they just all looked the same. They just have different colorings, but the actual design, the frame design of the plane is the same. Again, I'm no expert in planes, but I presume they should look different, you know. When I played the game, as you saw, the actual environment also, the trees don't catch fire when you shoot at them. They don't stop your plane. You can just fly through them. They just damage your plane and the joystick shakes. You know, I don't know, like when you fly through a tree, I presume it would tear your wing off, but that's just me. You know, when you crash into a carrier, the carrier doesn't get damaged. It just has that splash effect. It's the same thing like when you crash into the water itself. You just have that fountain effect. You know, so that's also a little bit weird. You know, the screen keeps flashing and you have like those weird colors and shit. So I'm not sure if it's in regards to the fact that I'm playing it on a PC instead of the Xbox, since this is the PC version, but technically it was designed for the Xbox, so it just ported over. So there might be something in regards to that. The plane itself can't barrel roll or rotate on its axis, so I can't really like flip the plane around, you know, to have like a proper dogfight. You know, all I could do is having a 360, you know, maybe I could, yeah, actually I think I did it once, even though it still acts a little bit weird, that you can actually make a nice circle in the sky. So much for the dogfights in regards to that, so you can't really do any maneuvers in regards to that. And talking about the sky itself, the sky is just this nice dark blue blob with pixelated white all over. It's just hideous. I don't even know what the hell they stuck up there as an image, you know, so that's a little weird. And in another mission that I played when I was talking about those bombers before, it's on the American side. When you're playing the Pearl Harbor, you actually head off after you defend the carriers, or try to defend as many as you can. You head off and you actually have to take down the bombers. You know, I don't know, in Pearl Harbor, I believe they didn't send in proper bombers, like, you know, something large bombers or B-52s or anything. They were the smaller planes, but I did presume when they would say bombers, a larger plane would come in. But I think historically they really didn't send in big bombers as we know them of today, or the B-52 planes, or the Japs obviously didn't have those. They probably sent in different planes. I believe the bombers then were smaller planes, but I don't know. Either they could say that they're playing more on the historical side, but still, you know, it's nice to shoot down a big ass plane as a bomber, you know, the slow big ass planes, you know. But if they were trying to get it right historically, then, you know, fine with me, you know. That's sort of it in regards to the review itself. The game itself, I'm not very happy with, but again, this is the demo, so who knows what comes out of it. Even if all this was fixed or slightly fixed, or some points were slightly fixed, in my opinion, I wouldn't pay more than $15 for this. And even though if I'd play the demo, I wouldn't play this in myself. I find this to be a very basic game. I presume, or I might be wrong, but I presume this is probably focused on a smaller age group. So, well, this is what I think. So anyways, this is it for the gaming review for this game itself. You can always leave your comments down below in regards to what you think in the game itself, or if you have any comments in what I said about the game or my feedback in regards to the game. And as always, happy gaming. This is Daniel, and see you again in my other videos. Bye.